Thank God for another opportunity to right the wrongs. Welcome to another session of interactivity where your thoughts are premium on the issue. My name is Miss G, the Entertainment General, and join the conversation on Facebook and Twitter, JoyNews on TV, and please be reminded that the show is also live from digital address GA0992539, and you can watch on DSTV channel 421 and Go TV channel 144. Now, first off is an issue that's got social media readers talking, and the Auditor General has cited 9 assemblies in the Brunei region that spent about 500,000 Ghana cedis of the District Assembly's Common Fund on goods and services but cannot provide receipts. So the 2017 Auditor General's report has blamed the irregularity on poor supervision by the finance officer and has demanded that the district coordinating director and finance officer at the assemblies refund the missing funds. So we've been reacting to this on social media. You have been reacting to this on social media. So let's read some of your comments here on JoyNews Interactive. Now, Manaf says if you have a president who demands 5,000 or that's yes 5,000 from the MMDCs during his tour, what else do we expect? Corrupt governments, corrupt monsters. Is that how to protect the public purse? So you are a legend, Adams. You are a legend, and let's see what else. SP says move in and start investigations. That's from Vincent, and who else said something about this? Yakubu says I don't see what our SP is doing at all. You mean you don't see what the special prosecutor is doing at all? Let's see what else you have to say. And Eliso says Ghana is indeed working. Big ups. And Robert Ativo says what at all is happening in Ghana? The same issues keep recurring, and that's his message. And surcharge and prosecute. Simple, coming from Becca Owusua. And this is a lengthy one. Says Adi. He says, we are a bunch of lawless people. The rule of law is suspect in this country. The very people we expect to uphold the law flagrantly violate the law. And those who we expect to ensure the laws punish those who flagrantly violate the law are rather helping people to get scot-free for violating the law. What kind of country is this? A country where some charismatic pastors sell blessings, oil, water, wristband, sand, and defying the altars and giving of lotto numbers. Why? What is happening to us in this country? Why? And also, good job from Mumani. Says, good job done, my brother. You have our backing, and hope government does same too. And also, Kwame says, and why are people not mentioning Martin Amidu's name to prosecute Akufo-Addo's advisors, Otabel? What you mean, Abre? That's what Kwame posted. And also on the issue, Berima says this means there is corruption under Nana Akufo-Addo's government. I rest my case. And Gabriel says nothing will come of this. No one will be arrested, but you want churches to pay taxes, even though you know it will end up like water in a basket. Ghanaians should forget about the MPP and NDC because they drink from the same cup. The difference is NDCs were wearing suits while spending, and MPPs are wearing made in Ghana. Really? And that's from Emmanuel Karkari. And Samuel Asamba says, yes, this is the spirit. If they know they will eventually pay up, they will sit up. Too much rot among the civil servants, but we always blame the politicians. And Al Hassan says, have always said this. that corruption is a canker in the civil service, and the moment the minister proves strict and mafiaism and unnecessary accusations start coming up to tarnish your reputation, the best thing to do now is to start sacking them, and this nonsense will stop. And that's our Hassan's submission on the issue. And Kwakwa says, nowhere cool, chop chop everywhere. Ghana, we just can't wake up and the news of some corrupt chop chop not made known within a week. Ghana is really sick. And that's your comments coming through. And we'll move on from all those comments that you posted on social media. And the idea is that the youth will take over the mantle of leadership one day. And indeed, some young men and women argue that the time is now, and it's dependent on how they are trained. They opine they need to be involved in the decision making, and the Center for Democratic Governance or Democratic Development shares in this. And so we've been asking you on Facebook, what's one thing you want government to do for the youth? And we start off with Amonu. He says, promote technical and vocational trainings for the youth, at least from constituency. I think that's what you want to wear, right? Constituency levels. And to create jobs in order to absorb the unemployment amongst the youth is coming from Akwesinya Mibwedi. Let's see who else. And Gideon says, we don't need anything from the government. What else is coming through? And create more jobs to reduce robbery, says Akwe. And also, Esirifi says, provide us the youth jobs and should prosecute all corrupt public officials. William says, state, or I think you want to write start farming or state farming. I don't know if that's what you really want to put out there, but that's William's submission on social media. And Yakub says, government should tell Safari betting or soccer betting, he should tell or should stop to provide more betting shops in town. Okay, so you want more of these gambling shops to be open. Okay, that's from Yakub. Okay, and Adi says to prosecute all corrupt officials and pastors who defraud their church members on the pretext or pretext of securing for them miracle financial blessings. Okay, all right, so that's Adi. And maintain the payment of teacher and nurses training allowance and free senior high school. It will really help. And that's coming from Campbell Williams Mauli Kwesi. Who else is posted? And Brenda says, for the government to give the youth fair chance to give their input in the decision-making process in the country. And that's from Brenda. All right, so let's take a break. When we are back, we'll talk about some weddings here on JoyNews Interactive. Please stay.
Aziz, El Capitano, tell us, what is your full name and why you're here?
You know, first of course, I greet all my fans because the game is too fantastic. I will try my best. Maybe next time we will win.
Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again, maybe a different question.
Captain, did you hear the question that we asked you?
You know, the first of all, everything by God. I greet all my fans because the game is too fantastic. What the team win.
Okay, Ona, looks like this is a rehearsal line. I know the exception. Let's see. Aziz, Bibi Aboko.
Oh, but you know,
wow.
Council, I feel na kota na ton kwan. That's right. Okay.
Now, welcome back from the break. You're still here on Joy News Interactive, and I'm sure by now you've heard that FIFA is threatening to ban us if we do not desist from, interfering in the GFA issue of, there's been some allegations against some members of the GFA, and government has asked them to step down in GFA, and now FIFA is threatening to sue or, sue us or ban us, and we have up till August 27th to make up our mind on this issue, and we posted that on social media, and you have been commenting on that. Let's go and read your comments. And Joseph says, why not today? In fact, we have banned ourselves already. And Junior says, it's better to come back clean with new sets of leadership for GFA than recycling old wine in a new bottle. And the corruption in the GFA stinks and masks the image of Ghana. When the head is rotten, what happens to the tail? Ghana will not be the first and last country to be banned. Hashtag One Love. Is coming from Senna Jr. And Bayer Jeremiah says, why? There has not been executive elections for GFA till now. The process is too slow. I believe that's why FIFA is worried and came out with this warning. And that's from Bayer Jeremiah. And let's see what else you're saying. Orlando says, but FIFA itself is a corrupt body. What happened to Blatter and other executives? Not surprised at all. And Darwin says, we are ready for the ban. Back says, so if FIFA bans Ghana from all football-related activities, can we still play Sunday special behind our house again? I like this one. And Memo says, yes, FIFA must prevent old wine neatly packaged in a new bottle. And let's see what else you've been posting. And Moses says, we will save the taxpayers' money. What benefits do we get from FIFA? Agreed, says Francis Sebi, and Kwame Entry says accepted. Wedu says they should ban us. Looks like a lot of people are tired already. Let's see if we have some more messages from you on this FIFA ban. And we're waiting till August 27. By then we'll know what our stance will be. Now, weddings are usually happy moments for especially the couple involved. The one thing that worries the celebrants is the venue for the festivity. While some prefer to have beers in church, others want a garden. But how about having your wedding 600 feet above sea level? That's very scary, I know. But someone has done that. Let's see this.
take purple as your cherished wife in front of these witnesses and promise to stay by her side through sickness and health, joy and sorrow, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Now it's time to exchange rings.
In fact, I don't know if anyone would want to try this, but you know, people have done it, and I hear my producer Ekosam with the big tummy wants to try this. I bet that tummy is going to go flat once he walks down the aisle. But let's read your comments on social media. We've been asking, where's the scariest place you want to have your wedding? And Simon says, so these really matter as far as the sustainability. Do these really matter as far as the sustainability of the marriage is concerned? You can have it on the moon, but its success cannot be guaranteed on that. All that matters is the success of it, period. I think I agree. And at the Jubilee House, says Papa Abeka, and it says the biggest planet, Jupiter, that's where he wants to have his, that's John TB Saints. And Chamba says an institution called NASA is sending spacecraft if closer to the sun. It was my wish I embarked on that unprecedented voyage to the sun for my wedding. Isn't that crazy? Well, if that's your dream, it cannot be. And Joseph Opoku says, I am thinking of spending the money for my wedding on something better. Okay. I don't know what's better than your biggest day. And Simon says you can have it on Neptune, the farthest planet, but the value is the same. Okay, so it's the same Simon who is concerned about the success of the wedding than anything else. And on land, because wherever I go, I will come on land afterwards, says Amonu. And Freddie JC says, love is in the air. Okay, that's Frederick Gazy. And in my room, because you know what will happen next. I don't know, Kwame Sasso, be careful. And my bedroom says Anawusu. And under the sea, says Matilda. In a helicopter, says Philip. On water, says Jerry. In space, says Esirifi. So a lot of people are having funny ideas as to where they want to have their biggest day. I'm not sure I have a case now if I want to, because I'm already married, but I wish that I could, you know, think through this. But anyway, you never know what will happen. I could have my anniversary somewhere close. Anyway, that'll be it for JoyNews Interactive. Thanks for joining us. We are back tomorrow with another special edition. But I leave you with the video of the day. Guess what it talks about?
Hello? Hello, good afternoon. Oh, am I speaking with Mrs. Maduka?
Who is this?
This is Frank Adoho from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Her friend Amanda is on the hot seat right now, and she has just activated her lifeline of phoning a friend, which happens to be Mrs. Maduka.
Okay, hold on.
Hello? Mrs. Maduka?
Yes. Frank. Oh. My friend is on a hot seat. Yes, I can answer the questions.
This is serious business, and the sum of 20 million naira is involved. We like to respect our privacy policies. So please, if the phone is not on speaker, A for no. But if it is on speaker, B for yes. You have 2 seconds to confirm that, please.
A.
A. Okay. You don't know who to talk, have you?
Yes.
How far? Are we still meeting tonight? A for no. B for yes. C for you're not sure. I beg. Answer sharp.
B.
Okay, what time?
You kept me waiting here since now. 7A, 8B, 11C.
C.
11. It's like that, Waka. You know what? I get special for you tonight.
Okay, thank you so much.
All these men, right?